Scott Barker. Asked for a shout out the other day. People keep asking for shout outs. Why? I went to Toys R Us and I bought things. I put photos of them on the YouTube page. I'm tired again. Scorn is beautiful and possibly the best of the bunch. Slug is okay. I quite like him. Crosshairs is just pony. Shotton. Where have I put him? Where's Crosshairs? Well, he's right underneath my arse. I had a conversation with Mr. Shotton and he was like, oh, I don't know whether to get him, I don't know whether to not get him, I don't know whether to get him later. This is very successful. If you want this, then get it. If you're not bothered about this, then kind of leave it alone. Crosshairs has problems, dude. It's a lovely robot form underneath a shell of a car. And because you have to pretend that it's the coat thing and it only goes side to side, the coat thing doesn't go back, the posing of the figure underneath is pound shop. Absolutely shit. The one toy that really surprised me out of all of it, I went to Toys R Us and they got the massive, great big Optimus riding the Grimlock. Optimus riding the Grimlock. What's happening? It's all going on. I've just been watching Raging Nation on YouTube. He's just showing 10 minutes of people who sent photos of just boxes and boxes of stuff, and it's just like, fucking hell. And he showed, I might even link to the video, I probably can't be arsed. Just go on the Raging Nation and look at his latest update video about toys. There are photos, people talk in the UK about why we haven't got this and why we haven't got that and why Hasbro aren't sending any of these. Yeah, you go in Toys R Us on day one and they're not even on the shelves. You go in Toys R Us when they are on there, and Toys R Us as a rule is like a wasteland, a barren wasteland where parents go to stop their children crying all the time by buying them stuff. It's just empty and it's slightly depressing, frankly, because the shelves are always a shit fucking mess. Yet there's photos of Toys R Us stores with queues going around 2 levels of a shopping mall. That's why we don't get toys. It's so excited to see these people and the opportunities that they get, and we sit here over here just like, it's for some stupid switchblade drift, which I'd love a go with it. I'd want to play with someone else's. I don't want to spend my money on it. Do you know what was really good out of that line? I feel a bit guilty. I feel a little bit bad. Bumblebee! And this mode is nice, but I can't get the doors to sit properly. It's got these fake exhaust things that are attached to the door, but the doors don't really snap in. And when you push it sort of harder than you want it to, the whole leg attachment sort of pops out. And I've just done all of that off camera, but I was trying to push it together. It's okay. This version is okay. If you want to watch a proper review, watch Vangelus's one, but there's a point that I want to make. We have terrible, terrible saturation of bumblebees. And I still think the best Bumblebee toy is the Cyberfire Bumblebee. There is a yellow version, exactly the same mould, exactly the same everything, but just in its proper colours. Somehow just isn't quite as nice, and I can't find it. But the Cyberfire one is the legs are good, the chest is good, the head is good, the light piping sends rushes of blood to places they shouldn't go. It's really, really good. And this isn't as good as him, but there's one thing that he's got. Should we turn it into a robot? Make transformations. Oh, it's just great. Everyone hates PR, but I just like sitting and watching transformation. Do it properly, Dave. Everyone likes PR. No one likes PR. I really like PR. I hate the fact that no one else likes him. I like watching transformations. I just like watching people transform toys. I put it back because I jumped the gun. Because I'm waffling. I've had a drink. I might open a second one actually. Cheers. I'm feeling loose. Loose as a goose. Lift these up. Grab this. Turn it down. You're going to just do the normal Bumblebee door opening, and you're going to wiggle everything, take that off of there, split the arse end. I'm doing it quick because it's just a Bumblebee. They all do it more or less the same. There are a couple of differences, but you've probably all watched videos of people far better at this than I have. I just like talking about robots. So do lots of other people at the moment. It's absolutely glorious. It makes me so happy. The roof splits, but it's a pig. It's made of clear plastic to accommodate the back window, which I really appreciate. I hate saying that. I hate the way Bulk Matrix says that. I don't appreciate it. I just like it. I like it. That's good. Okay, clear. But it's fragile and it worries me, and it's not shown any sign of any stress, and it bends beautifully. But it just feels like I'm going to break it, and it worries me slightly. I can't help it. Move the calf things up and then the legs will come down. Move the calf things up and then the legs will come down, and then pull the legs as hard as you can and just straighten everything out. What you're supposed to do, and we'll cross this bridge, is push them up like that, because if it's down you get a big hole. Hello. And if you push it up you get this knee pad thing. But if you put that down it gives you a sort of calf muscle. It looks much better. We're just going to leave him like that, okay? We're going to take... So we're going to pull those apart. So like the Human Alliance one, really. But then the shoulders are just on this hinge joint here. I've never done that before. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, and we're back. Oh, fuck, I've all broken it. What was I? Shoulder joints. Pull the shoulder joint out. God, this is taking forever. I just want to get to the point now. Fucking hell, I thought I broke it. Fucking heart sank. I'm almost looking forward to watching this back now, just so I can see the look on my face, because I fucking hate breaking robots because I'm a dumb, didn't read the instructions wanker. So you got all of this stuff, okay, and then you're going to push that down, which is going to pop his little head through like that, pop and Z, and then you're going to split his tits, okay, and then you push the tits down. Now cleverly the tits have got these little pokies underneath, and you've got to push the little pokies down like that, and then bend all of this at a really acute angle, can you see? And then you sort of, I've got to do it so I can see it, otherwise it won't go, because it can be a bit of a pig. Push it together and then push them both like that, and then it will go pop and sit in the little peg hole that's behind it. So then you go one of those and one of those, and then you position his arms and fuddle, fuddle, fuddle. This is a shit video. I really wanted to do this tonight, and now it's not going well, and I feel guilty. I have guilt. I might watch it back before I upload it. I usually watch stuff first. There's a Bumblebee! Right, things. I didn't like the big titty flaps that come out here, because there's a great big hole underneath and it was a gaping chasm of fucking cheap Hasbro wankerness. No, not at all. Hasbro, I'm very, very sorry. I love you, because this thing here gives a beautiful impression of a shoulder blade. It emulates gloriously the wing mirrors that go up onto his collarbones like that. On camera, it looks crap. Even under amazing lighting with big, stupid American people, that was rude. You know what I mean. Reviewing this sort of stuff. Even when, like, you get super pro quality at it. I didn't like it. It was just like, oh, it looks a bit shit and his dimensions are shit. He will stand like a boss anywhere you want to put him down. His knees are halfway up his leg, which is really weird. I hate this whole ankle thing here. The rest of this is clumsy and it's got no left to right swivel. On modern standards compared to what we would put in Generations and stuff like that, not having an ankle swivel in this day and age is just shit. You might as well just have a head that turns 360 and not even on a ball joint. So we got a nice little ball joint going on, as Vangelis would say. Oh, perfection! That was a blatant rip-off of Vangelis, wasn't it? I'm very sorry if you ever watch this video ever. This is good. This is sublime. It's got light piping, but they've painted the eyes. I held it up to my light. You'll have to take my word for it. They painted the eyes. It doesn't really work. Should have done it in blue plastic. It's the thought that counts. It's okay. The doors have got little speakers built into the doors. He's got this great big thing here, which you can kind of ignore because it doesn't matter how you stand him or what you do with him. He looks like a boss. He's so good. He poses so well. He looks so nice. And his transformation is clever and involving, but you can do it in like really quickly. You haven't got to sit down on lunch break just to go, right, I'm going to transform this now and I'll have it done by the time I've finished eating my sandwich. It's just done. Lovely. It feels like this level of transformation. Did you see that then? Legends. Is it a Legends Commander? An Optimus Prime. Ought to be up there really. Fucked it up. But he has that feel. He has that fun pick it up and play feel. I really like this figure. If you're going to buy anything from the line and you're not particularly fussed one way or the other, I'm really recommending a Bumblebee. I'm having a bit of a Bumblebee resurgence at the moment. There's a lot of good stuff. I watched him rip Ravage's spine out the other day. It's just a brilliant scene. I absolutely love it. Movie soon. So excited. It's just crap. I hate it. I wish I could turn it off. It's inappropriate. All the time I'm just sat there like, it's coming up soon, more toys. Oh, Invasion Mode Optimus. Zen.